Greetings, and thank you so much for being here on the Daily Dose of Inspiration, where I come at you. I'm Angel Marie Monticelli, and I come at you. I don't really come at you. I come to you just open to asking any question that you would like, and for me to help in any kind of way to look at your life in a different perspective. Because a lot of times when we see our lives in a different perspective, just one word can make us or help us to ignite something else inside of us. And that's what I'm here to do, is ignite that energy within you and to help you to have more energy, have more joy, have more confidence, have more abundance, have more money. Yeah, have all of that good stuff by just helping to create a different environment. So that's what I'm here for to do in the Daily Dose of Inspiration. I am a master speaker, and that means I'm a motivational, inspirational, and pretty much speak on anything. I also am an empowerment coach, and then I also am a Reiki master. So I work with a lot of healing modalities and very empathic, intuitive, however you'd like to say it. So what I like to do is start out by setting the tone. And this setting the tone is clearing and knowing that you're safe and secure, protected here, and that this all comes from truth. It all comes from my truth. You have to understand my truth and what I understand, and then also my perspective. And then coming from you, from all the honesty that I can give you, and integrity, and that to clear out any and all energies that no longer serve. And really, it's a very easy clear out, clear out, clear out. And let it go, let it go, let it go. There you go. See? And clapping really helps. I would like to clap louder, but I don't want to like kill you on the mic because that's pretty loud. So it's really clapping out and removing. And, I've got I'm sure that you have some issues going on. We all have issues because we all have a home or an apartment or someplace we're living that can have issues sometimes. Then the cars, if you have a car. Then there's also people, places, things, family that we're all connected to. So there's always some sort of something going on, but yet what is really happening within you? So the first card is my personal deck. And this is my personal deck that I use, and that I'm just going to pick one right there. And it's Light of the World. Light of the World. There we go. Let's see if you can see it. Light of the World. There we go. And it is by the work that I do, I help myself to grow. I assist in bringing the light into the world through the divine. I direct the conscious energy of my thoughts in a positive way so as to participate in this wonderful flow of peace for a better world. That's beautiful, isn't it? Working in a place of the light, which I'm a light worker. And we can say it's a made-up word. Some people say lighthouse, light warrior. It's a made-up word, but yet it is a word that really does describe light workers that want to what? Light the world up. Be in a positive, more kinder, compassionate. It could go on and on. If you're here tonight, you're a good human. And I call people, as I see them, good human. And I never say they're a bad human. I would never say that, but they might be a little struggling. Like, I have certain friends that they'll say that, oh yeah, I'm doing great and I'm doing it, but they don't really get what's really happening because they won't do any of the things that will help them to get to that next stage, to get to that next level. They're just kind of staying and saying, no, I get it. They're trying to get it here, but they're not really getting it here. And after a while, it's time to kind of let those friends, even family members, kind of go and not put so much energy into. How's that? And just kind of say, hey, you know what? I've told you like 4 or 5 times, and you don't say it, but it's like, I've said the same thing 4 or 5 times, and they keep bringing up the same issue. Have you ever felt that way? Some of your friends or family, they bring up the same issue, different people, different situation, but yet it's the same. And they keep repeating, and they keep coming back saying, can I talk to you? Oh, Angel, can you help? And it's like, I've already done everything, but you won't do the activities to change. If they're not going to do the activities to change, it's not going to happen. Yeah, then that's really what this is saying, is it's a wonderful flow of peace for a better world when you really come and you bring the light, and it helps you also to grow internally also. And thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the comments. I appreciate you as always. And, and you direct your conscious energy and thoughts in a positive way. And, that is the Shine On movement. And that's all about the Shine On movement, which is creating a space where you bring that positivity. And as you bring that positivity to you, what happens is it radiates out and it touches the world. And that's the Shine On movement. And I know that you're involved with that because you're here. And I so appreciate you and see you for being in that different light, because really, right now, right here, if you are putting a smile on your face and you're being positive, wow, you're being positive. And when you're being positive, I want to say kudos to you, because those kudos, it's pretty powerful, because many people are just adding to the negativity, adding to not feeling that connected, adding to the understanding that things are different, things are happening around us, and that if we're coming from a place of lack mentality, a lack of what is happening, then what's going to happen again and again and again, you're not going to be able to put that shine on. You're not going to be able to put that energy on. And when we're not able to put that energy on, what happens is we find ourselves in a place of lower vibration. And I'm really, really big on doing what? Creating that high vibration. And that's really what this is talking about, is creating the high vibration of the light of the world. And you are the light of the world. You are that amazing one. You really are. And I see you. So thank you so much, light worker. Thank you for being here and wanting to inspire others and help others, because it's going to take that, isn't it? It really is. So let's pick another one, because I really like these, and it really helps because you do assist in that vibrational field. So it's really, really powerful. So let's pick another one to do. Here we go. So wisdom, and you can see the light in that one. That's the wisdom. Okay, so I have the wisdom to let time work towards fulfilling my desires. I welcome every step with serenity as I am guided towards my complete fulfillment. Bowing to the wisdom of living in the here and now, I reach mountaintops. Isn't that so powerful? Because when we really do work from the here and now, we are in the present. And when we're in the present, here and now, we create that field of vibration that's fulfilling. And it brings us in that completion of the fulfillment. Isn't that beautiful? Because many people, even today, I was asked, hey, how can I step more into being who I really am? And I'm in some grief right now. I'm in some places that I don't want to be, but yet this is real. It's actually real. And I said, and how do I get rid of the other energies that's around me? And it's kind of like heavy. And it's like, that's so valid. And it's a great question, because the energy is heavy. It is negative. It is, I don't even like labels, and I'm trying to put, and I don't like saying trying, I'm putting a label on something that's labelless, because that means I'm judging it. Whew, tough one. Yet when we have the wisdom and we let the time work towards the fulfillment, it means that you're stepping into truth. You're trekking into trusting the universe, trusting your God, trusting your higher self. And in that trusting, what happens is you're able to step into more trusting. But it's really all about still, about how much you're willing to do the activities. It really is. I mean, if you want to just be there and say, whoo, I'm spiritual, I'm going to just do these meditations all day and just connect and that's it, that's not enough. We have to take care of our physical third dimensional body. We have to eat. We have to take a shower. I mean, there's reports of people that haven't taken showers in 3 and 4 days because they're still in isolation. That's downing your energy is really what it's doing. And it's not helping you to achieve into the next level and do some actions, meaning get outside, move around, do those activities that help you feel better. And that's really what this wisdom and the light, because it's saying that the work that you do and that you help yourself and others and you assist in the light of the world. And assisting the light of the world is getting your genius out there, getting your expert out there. And you know you have something that you just really, really want to share and help others. And if you don't, then what it is maybe it's that you want to connect more to self. And that's beautiful, because when you come from more of self, then what happens is you're being more aware and you're being more responsible and you're taking action to help. As you help yourself, you help others in your field of energy. Pretty cool, huh? Hi, Barbara. Good to see you, Barbara. Everybody take some water, please. It's such an interesting time right now to be alive with everything that's happening in the world. And a lot of us don't look at it as an adventure of what could happen. We're so fearful and scared. And I really want to really push you. I really want to encourage you to let go of that and put that smile, because when you're able, when you choose to put the smile on your face, you're choosing to change your perception. And you're also choosing in the consciousness and to radiate that love. So it's really powerful, isn't it, when we're able to do this? I believe it is. And it's what we're moving towards in our lives, is to be more here and what we want, but we also have to do those activities. So what I'd like to do, picking a secret out of the Shine On book, secret number 1. And secret number 1 is perception. And what the quote, and I do quote, the quote is, maintain a positive, and it's my quote, maintain a positive perception about yourself and you will have limitless possibilities in your life. And isn't that so true? There's limitless possibilities in your life when you open and see things in a different way. So maintaining a positive perception, yeah, that's absolutely, that is the challenge. And I invite you for that challenge, because it will help you to step into different challenges in your life and see that you're conquering so many of them. Yeah. So perception out of the Shine On book, secret number 1. Either intuitively or through awareness of the world, perception creates your reality. Wow. Your perception creates your reality. What you think about, you bring about. Many people do not agree with that. I have had many people, maybe not you, have said, Angel, I don't know if I agree with that. And I don't agree to disagree, or I don't agree or I just say, okay, I understand that. Why don't you just kind of sit with that for a little bit and see how your life is being created? Because the secret to your life, to your understanding of who you are, comes from your perception, because everything is geared from the perception of what you see, feel, and touch and believe. Yes, but those are ingrained. So that's why I like to come on and kind of shatter their perception and say, hey, good perception can help you take positive action. Perception can inspire us to do amazing things. Also, however, Perception can be limiting as well, because many people are in a box and say, no, I only believe this and I'm not going out. Now, I have an elder that I go see, and when I go see her and I'll say, hey, come on, let's go do this. And she'll say, no, that's no good. No good. No, that's no good. I'm like, well, how long has it been since you tried it? Well, I've never tried it. At 82 years old, I'm not going to change her mind and make her go. But yet it's interesting because how many years she's never tried whatever it is. Because it's no good, she says. Because maybe one time. And if we're not able and we're not wanting and willing to check different things out, what happens? We have limiting beliefs. And it is limitless, our beliefs. It absolutely is. So your perception can be based on who you are in your life. Shifting perception can help you to find success in all that you do. So true. So true. When I looked at writing this book with dyslexia in a different way, what happened was I was able to read. I was absolutely able to write it. Instead of thinking about I had to write it, oh my gosh, or write it on the, no, my gosh, there was no way. It stopped me every time. But when someone said, hey, Angel, use Google Docs and speak into it and then go back and fix it. Oh my gosh, I'm already on my second book right now, and I'm probably halfway through my second book, and I'm already just putting it on Google Docs and just adding to it. So seeing things in a different perspective and seeing this life, this what's happening in a different perspective can help you to change your reality, because it really does change when you change. Every single secret, and there's 52 of them, and a bonus, is with Shine, and Shine speaks in it. So I call it Speak, Shine, Speak. And she says Shine's perception of her world is in the moment. And they are. Dogs are all in the moment. All in the moment. Yes. Because she trusts me and feels safe in our routine. She knows her needs are met. Because we have routines, and they get used to it because they're like 2 or 3-year-olds. And their perception is, well, it's always been. Sooner or later, mom's going to come home. I'm going to get fed. They never stress about anything because they know it's coming. Isn't that interesting? But it is. That's how dogs are. Now, there's an action step. So you have Shine, Speak, and then you have the action step, and then you have a place to write. So you can work with perception like all day, and which I have been working with perception all day because that was what I picked this morning. And really, this is for you to just pick one a day. So the action step, everybody breathe. Beautiful, beautiful. Write down a perception you have about a situation or person. Define where this view came from. This is a big one. Define it, identify where did it come from. Is it really yours? Step out of your comfort zone and redefine this perception in 3 different ways. And breathe. Interesting. Because when you look at people, places, things, and you have a perception of it, is it really your perception? Are you defining it the way you want to, or do you taking it from the society or religion or what we learned when we were kids or whatever that might be? Is it really your perception? Are you identifying with it? Is it really you now? Because you've changed now. And really invite you to step out of that comfort zone and redefine it. Yeah. And take 3 and look at it in 3 different ways. Very powerful when you do that. And this is a very powerful tool for you because this will help you to ignite your gifts, ignite your intuitive, ignite how you look at different things, because there's 52 different ways, and just gives you little actions to go, how do I really feel about honesty or any one of these, self-esteem? Because it'll help you. So really encourage you to go ahead and invest in this book. Go to angelmarieshines.com and let me personally sign this and send it right to you. Because why? Because I really want you to do what? Change your mindset, energize your life, and shine on. And you can with this beautiful self-care, self-development tool. It's one of my favorites. I know I wrote it, but many people will tell me this book, what it does for me is it doesn't shame me. It just gives me information and I do what I want, but I also have the action steps in there. And it's really fun. Just this morning, I heard when I read what Shine has to say, my dog, it helps me with the word. Very interesting, huh? So please, you can do this and keep shining your light and shining your light. And also, thank you, Leslie, for being here and enjoying these and for the shares, the comments. Thank you so much. And I will do that 44 for you. And first of all, what happens with this book? Did you know that most of the seniors for 214 days today are still in isolation, those seniors? It is sad. It is sad because they've been in isolation, especially the lower income. They're not even allowed to leave the room. And even in some of the other ones, they cannot leave their one room and they're getting food in for 214 days. Now, a lot of these elderly, these seniors, it's very sad because they can't see very well. They're not getting to go to the doctors to get new glasses. They don't hear very well. So when someone calls, they might not even have a landline. They can't even see or hear a lot of them. And they're sitting all day. So what I did is I started a social giving program. And in this giving program, when you invest in yourself and you purchase this book, what happens is I'm going to take one of these books in your name, because it is the giving. And I'm going to take this book and I'm going to take it to assisted living. I can't give it to the person. I give it to the facility and they will distribute it to everyone. That's what I'm going to do. In your name, I'm going to give one book to an assisted living. It's one at a time. I know it's only one, but it's one at a time. And I would love to do that with you and partner with you to help a senior. And the other thing is can I really urge you to call your grandma or call your grandpa or somebody that you know that's a senior, because they really want, deserve, and desire to hear from someone that phone rings. It's really important. So get involved with the giving program. And if you have any questions, just message me, because I would love in your name to give a senior one of these books in your name for the giving program. Thank you so much, because you're helping a senior. And then I will send you one. Absolutely. You're purchasing it for you. So I'm going to sign it and send it to you. And then I'm going to give it to a senior. That's just a beautiful program. Thank you. So Leslie, you're still here, and we're going to do number 44. Let's see, which is number 44? Have we done it before? We have. It's trust. So let's give you one of these so we don't do a same one. And we're going to do one of these then for you. Is that okay, Leslie? Go ahead and say. I think it is. I'm going to have to stand. Holy moly. Yeah, I'm going to have to stand because I've been sitting for over a half an hour. And like I always tell everybody, you don't sit for over 25 minutes. It will really, really help you to stand. So let's do right here. Yay. Number 66, Nancy's saying, honey, my book only goes, it's 52 secrets for greater success and higher self-esteem and one bonus. So 66 won't work. But Leslie, if you're still here, I was going to give you a quick read. And out of the book, or out of the angel cards, and they're angel cards, not because my name's Angel, because they really were called angel cards. So here we go. This one right here. And it is soulmate. So honey, Leslie, the angels are telling you that it is time for you to be your own best friend. And Leslie, that means, have you had enough sleep? Are you putting yourself first? How is your water intake? That soulmate inside of you, they're giving you a message. take care of you. Take care of you, Leslie. It's time. I really would like you to sit down with your schedule because our schedules are packed. I hear you. I mean, the schedules are so packed, and I know that they get even packed. I mean, this is my schedule for today. It was it just went bam, 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 bam. But the thing is I still took 10 minutes and went and laid down and just did some breathing exercises to ground me more so that I could be more present for you here today. And that's what it takes. And then the other thing that I did that is going to be helpful for you, Leslie, is for you to start smiling and laughing more to bring your chi up. Because when we bring our chi up, what are we doing? That vibrational field is healing the inside out. It is. It's healing the inside out. So getting that card of soulmate, and if you really are looking and wanting a new partner and a soulmate, you must be a soulmate to yourself first. And that's what I get first. And that's the message from the angels. And Nancy, I hope that was helpful, Leslie, if you're still here. Nancy Russell, are you still wanting? If you would like a read, I'll just pick a card for you. There you go. Let's do one of those. We'll just do one more. There we go. I think that's listening. No, it's study. Yes, please, she's saying. This is study. Now, Nancy, see, study. See the rainbows that are coming out? Whenever we get study, this is a beautiful card for you today, Nancy, because what the angels are saying, or what this card is saying, or a different perspective, however you look at it, you don't have to look at it as a reading, is that it's time for you to go back and to study. Now, I don't mean study like we do in school. This is on a different level. This is on a completely different level, Nance. And this level is for you to say, what is it that I'm really passionate about? What do I really want to do in my life? As I have this feeling that you're not doing what you really want to do. And if you are, step into a little bit more passion for it. And that's going to take you to focus on it. So we're not going to use the word study. We're going to use focus and seeing things in a different perspective. Isn't that beautiful? Because what the angels are telling you by giving you this card, by picking this card today, it's about you spending more time with you. Yeah, it's kind of like this. It's not like the soulmate. The soulmate's different. But the study is taking a review of what you're doing. What are you eating? How are you exercising? How is your morning routine? Do you even have a morning routine? I have a feeling that morning routine goes like this. And I hear you because mine does that sometimes too. But most of the time I can kind of, but yet I come back to it. So I really urge you to take a look at what's happening in your life and for you to step into reviewing. Just take 5 minutes, 10 minutes and just sit down and write it out. What does your morning look like? What time do you want to get up? What time do you have to be at work? If you don't have to be at work, what is your mind going through? What are you going through that's not helping you to achieve that? Then that needs to go away, but you also need to replace it. And that's the biggest one I hear is, okay, I want to get rid of this and I want to get rid of that. But the thing is you can't get rid of something without replacing it because you're going to go back in your mind every single time because your mind always goes in the loop. So creating something different. That was helpful. Yay. And I believe that what we're going to do is I'm going to pick one more for the group. Pick one more for the group. Keep your laughter. Keep it going. If you're not feeling so well today, if you're not, many people I hear today are very tired. You get a lot of sleep or they're tired, and that's okay. But remember, what you think about, you bring about. So I'm not going to say I only had this many hours and I'm tired. No, you don't do that. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, okay. And that's interesting because Leslie, trust, that fell out. And that's what was in the book that I already read. So that confirmation, so you already got it. You do. You matter. You make a difference. And it is about trusting. It's not about the hopefulness of something. It's not about the faith of something. It's, do you trust? Do you trust your higher self? Do you trust your God? Do you trust you to take the action? Because you can get all the messages and you can get about what you're supposed to do and zig and zag, I call it. But if you can listen, but if you're not actually doing, yeah, wow, then we kind of have a, like this. So what is the action? That's why I say change your mindset, energize your life, and shine on. What I'm saying is change your mindset. Be aware. Be aware of where you're at and then shift it. Change your mindset. And then energize your life is because you're going to come from the heart and be responsible. How are you energizing your life is saying, oh, wait, what is my responsibility? You know, if I had a 6-year-old or 7, that's my responsibility. And I have that in Shine. That's my dog. That I have to feed her. I have to take care of her. That's my responsibility. Energize your life is getting energized. Then shine on is taking the action. That's what I mean by shine on. It's like, okay, now let's do it. Let's go feed her. Let's take her out. Let's take care of her. Let's take her to the spa. She went to the spa today. Yes, she did. And the last time she went to the spa, she was there for way too long. And I went in and they were like, oh, we're so sorry we called you. But then all this stuff happened and she was freaked. So today they took her right away. They did it and brought her back out like in 10 minutes. So it was and you know, it affects them. That's a lot on them. They have all the noises of the vacuums and the blow dryers and everything at the spa for the dog. That's a lot of information to take. They're so sensitive. So anyway, I hope it was helpful today and get you to smile a little bit because that's what it's about. And I'll be on in less than an hour with a beautiful lady coming from Florida, from Hollywood, Florida, Regina, who does amazing light worker stuff. And she's going to be doing a meditation at 6 o'clock. So in the next hour, within the hour, at 6 o'clock, Arizona, California time, Regina will be coming on. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. And again, help a senior out. Really, the seniors they're still in isolation and they're losing, and many of them are losing, I don't like saying it, but they are losing their memory. They're losing their cognizant being able to interact. They're losing that because we got them isolated so much. So please let me help just that little bit and invest in you. Invest in you. AngelMarieShines.com. And then look for the book. It's right there under book. So, and I'll leave a link. So I appreciate you so much. And hi, Cindy, Nancy, Leslie, Barbara, everyone else on the replay. Thank you for wanting to be inspired, wanting to see your life differently, wanting to take the action because you took action. You're here. And like I said, I really give you lots of courage right now. If you're putting a smile and you're doing the positive stuff, and I know it's a shit show of negativity out there, you're doing great. You really are doing great. Pat yourself on the back. You really are. Change your mindset, energize your life, and shine on. I'll see you in less than an hour with Regina. Yeah, Cindy, thank you. I love my life. You know what? And many people can't say that. Yeah, many can't. I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. My life is an adventure, and I step in with such adventure, such excitement and enthusiasm. Yeah, that energy comes out, and people are drawn to it. Yeah, I am love, so it radiates out. It's almost like you don't even have to send it. I send it out to humanity, send it out. And that's what the Lightworkers Unite for Healing Circle tonight is. It's for you to help me, help Regina and I tonight to send love out. And all it is that meditation. Yeah. I mean, why else are we here? It's right. Why else are we here? We're here to be in joy and happiness and feel the feelings. And then when there's grief, it's okay to be in grief and then come out of grief and go back. There's no right or wrong. So thank you. I'll see you next time. Keep shining your light. See you in a little bit. Shine on.